Assalamu alaikum, and welcome to another deep dive.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Today, we're going to explore the wonders of Allah's creation, focusing on animals and birds specifically.
Yes.
We've got a really interesting stack of sources here,
Okay.
covering everything from, domesticated animals,
Right.
the ones that we see every day,
Yeah.
to the powerful wild creatures,
Wow.
and then the incredible world of birds.
Okay.
So you'll be surprised by some of the things that we've discovered.
I'm excited.
So let's jump right in.
Let's do it.
So first up, the animals that are, I guess, closest to our daily lives,
Okay.
the domesticated ones.
Yeah.
We're talking about cows, goats, chickens, ducks,
Yeah.
even camels. It's easy to take these animals for granted,
Yes.
but they're incredibly important to us.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
They provide us with sustenance, meat, milk, eggs. And they've played such a vital role in shaping human civilization
That's true.
for, centuries.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Horses helped us to travel great distances.
Yeah.
Camels allowed us to cross vast deserts. And oxen, helped us till the land.
Absolutely.
And you know what? Here's something that just blew my mind when I was reading through the sources.
Right.
Did you know that a camel's hump is actually a fat store
I did know that, yeah.
that allows it to survive for long periods without water?
It's amazing, isn't it?
Subhanallah.
It's a miracle.
Talk about perfect design for a harsh environment.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's really a testament to Allah's infinite wisdom and mercy.
It really is.
He provides for his creations in the most amazing ways, but it's not just about survival, right?
No, of course not.
I mean, these animals have also enriched our lives
Yeah.
in countless ways.
Yes, they have.
I mean, who doesn't love a fluffy baby goat
Yeah.
or the gentle cooing of pigeons?
Oh, it's so sweet.
They bring us joy, companionship.
They do.
They teach us.
Valuable lessons about patience,
Mm-hmm.
resilience,
Yes.
and the interconnectedness of all living things.
Absolutely.
So moving on from these more familiar creatures, I guess,
Yeah.
let's venture into the realm of wild animals.
Okay.
Those magnificent beings that roam freely in nature.
I love that.
Our sources focus on elephants,
Okay.
tigers, and lions.
Those are good ones.
Yeah, and these animals might seem distant from our, everyday lives,
Yeah.
but their role in the ecosystem is crucial.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, imagine a world without the majestic elephant,
Yeah.
which helps to maintain biodiversity by clearing paths and creating water holes, or the powerful tiger, which is, the apex predator
Yes.
that keeps prey populations in check.
Right.
So it's like a delicate dance,
Absolutely.
Everything's interconnected.
Yeah.
And if one element is disrupted, the whole system can be thrown off balance.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's true.
And the presence or absence of these wild animals can be an indicator of the health of our environment.
Exactly.
Right. So when their populations decline,
Yeah.
it's a warning sign that something is amiss
Yeah.
in the delicate balance of nature.
It really is a warning.
So it's a reminder of our responsibility, right?
Yes.
As Muslims, as Khalifa on earth, to protect and
Yes.
preserve
Yes.
Allah's creation.
We can't just stand by.
We can't just stand by and watch
Exactly.
as these magnificent creatures disappear.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a trust that Allah has bestowed upon us, and we will be held accountable
Yes,
for how we care for his creation.
absolutely.
So how can we as individuals make a difference?
Good question.
What can we do to protect
Yeah.
these animals and their habitats?
Well, there's a lot we can do.
Okay.
I mean, even in small ways,
Yeah.
Supporting conservation organizations,
Nope.
reducing our consumption of resources, and advocating for responsible environmental policies.
Okay.
These are all steps in the right direction.
Yeah, and let's not forget the importance of education, right?
Yeah.
The more we learn about these animals, the more we can appreciate their value
Yes.
and the need to protect them.
For sure.
Speaking of education, let's dive into the fascinating world of birds.
Okay, let's do it. The
Yeah.
creatures that grace our skies
Yes.
with their beauty and song.
Our sources highlight a variety of birds here.
Okay.
Peacocks, eagles, owls, crows, pigeons.
Oh, wow.
They all play such vital roles in nature.
They do.
From pollination to seed dispersal.
Mm-hmm.
Now, consider the owl, for instance.
Yeah.
Its sharp talons and silent flight
Yes.
make it a formidable predator.
Oh, yeah.
Keeping rodent populations in check.
Mm-hmm.
And its wide, staring eyes fixed in their sockets remind us of the importance of focus and concentration
Oh, that's a good point.
in our own lives.
I like that.
And speaking of owls,
Yeah.
here's a fact that completely blew my mind.
Okay.
Owls can't move their eyes,
I know, that's crazy.
but they can rotate their heads almost a full circle.
It's a miracle.
It's like they have built-in binoculars.
Oh, no, it's amazing.
It's an incredible adaptation, right?
It is.
That allows them to see their prey from every angle.
Yeah.
And it's just one example
Right.
of the countless wonders that Allah has embedded in His creation.
It's true.
It makes you realize that even the smallest details
Yeah.
have a purpose, a reason for being.
Mm-hmm.
And it's our duty to try to understand and appreciate those details,
Absolutely.
to see the wisdom and beauty in everything that Allah has created.
I agree.
Beautifully said.
Thank you.
And speaking of beauty,
Yeah.
who can deny the elegance of a soaring eagle
It's beautiful.
or the vibrant plumage of a peacock?
Oh, so vibrant.
I mean, these birds have inspired
Yeah.
poets, artists, and musicians for
Sure.
generations.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they embody a sense of freedom
Yeah.
and grace that we all long for.
Absolutely.
And, their ability to navigate vast distances during migration,
It's amazing.
using the stars and the Earth's magnetic field,
Yeah.
it's a testament to Allah's guidance
Mm.
and the innate wisdom He bestows
Yes.
upon His creations.
For sure.
It's truly awe-inspiring.
It is.
But it's not just about appreciating the outward beauty, right?
That's not.
It's about understanding the deeper significance
Right.
of these creatures
Mm.
in the context of our faith.
That's a good point.
You're right.
Yeah.
The Quran and the Hadith are filled with references to animals and birds, highlighting their importance and
Yeah.
Allah's grand plan.
Absolutely. From the camels mentioned in Surah Al-Ghashiyah
Oh, yeah.
to the story of Prophet Suleiman, peace be upon him,
Yes.
being able to communicate with animals, these narratives encourage us to really reflect on our relationship with the natural world.
It's like Allah is inviting us
He is.
to look deeper,
Yes.
see beyond the surface and understand the interconnectedness of all creation.
Exactly.
And it's not just about abstract concepts, right? These teachings have practical implications for our lives.
Yes.
Remember the hadith about the woman who was punished for mistreating a cat?
Yes. That's a powerful one.
That story always makes me reflect on
too.
how we treat animals.
Yeah.
It's a powerful reminder that our kindness and compassion
Yes.
should extend to all Allah's creations,
All of them.
not just the cute and cuddly ones.
Right. Exactly.
So it emphasizes the principle of rahmah,
Mm-hmm.
mercy,
Yeah.
which is a fundamental aspect of Islam.
It really is.
Right.
Yeah.
We are called to be merciful not only to our fellow human beings,
Yeah.
but also to animals and all living things.
It's a beautiful concept.
It is.
And it makes me think about the choices we make every day,
Yeah.
Like, do we choose products that are ethically sourced? Do we treat animals with respect and care?
Yeah.
These are all reflections of our faith and our commitment to living in harmony with Allah's creation.
I agree.
You're right.
Yeah.
Our actions, no matter how small,
Right.
have consequences.
They do.
And by being mindful of our choices, we can contribute to a more just
Yeah.
and compassionate world for all beings.
I love that.
That's inspiring.
It is.
It's like every little act of kindness ripples outward,
It does.
creating positive change in the world.
Mm-hmm.
But shifting gears a bit,
Okay.
I want to talk about some of the amazing facts we've uncovered about birds.
Oh, yeah. I love birds.
Did you know that ravens are incredibly intelligent problem solvers?
I did know that, yeah.
They've been known to use tools
I know.
and even plan for the future.
It's amazing. It really challenges our assumptions about
Yes.
what intelligence looks like
Yes.
in the animal kingdom.
You would never think a bird could be that smart.
Right.
Yeah.
SubhanAllah.
Yeah, truly.
It's a reminder that intelligence takes many forms
It does?
and that we should never underestimate
No.
the creatures Allah has created.
You're right.
And ravens are not alone.
No, they're not.
The African gray parrot is another example of avian intelligence. These birds can understand and use hundreds of words in context.
It's incredible.
It's like they're not just mimicking sounds, they're actually communicating.
It blows my mind.
That's mind-blowing.
Right.
It makes you wonder about the complexity of their thoughts and feelings.
Yeah.
You know, perhaps they have a language
Yeah.
we haven't yet learned to understand.
It's possible.
And speaking of fascinating behaviors,
Okay.
did you know that flamingos can only eat with their heads upside down?
I did know that. Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
It's like wild.
Their beaks are specially designed to filter food from the water
I know.
when they're in that position.
Yeah.
It's a perfect example of how Allah has equipped
Yes.
each creature
Mm-hmm.
with the tools it needs to thrive in its environment.
For sure.
SubhanAllah.
Right.
It's like a puzzle
Yeah.
where every piece fits perfectly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And speaking of unique designs,
Okay.
the ostrich,
Yes.
the largest living bird,
Uh-huh.
is a marvel of creation.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know they can't fly?
I know.
But they can run at incredible speeds.
Oh,
I've
fast.
seen videos of them running,
Yeah.
and it's truly impressive.
They just glide across the ground.
It's like they're gliding across the ground.
Ah.
They can reach speeds of up to 43 miles per hour.
I know.
And their powerful legs allow them to cover
Yes.
vast distances in search of food and water.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
It is.
It's a reminder that Allah has given each creature
Mm-hmm.
unique abilities
Yes.
to navigate its environment.
It's true.
And while we're on the topic of speed,
Okay.
what about the peregrine falcon?
Yeah.
The fastest bird in the world.
I know.
Ah, yes, the peregrine falcon.
So cool.
A true marvel of aerodynamic design. It can reach speeds of over 240 miles per hour during its hunting dives.
That's faster than a race car.
SubhanAllah. That's faster than a race car.
I know, it's insane.
It's breathtaking to imagine
Yeah.
such speed and agility.
Yeah.
It's a reminder that Allah's power and creativity have no limits.
Absolutely.
You know, it makes me think about the verse in the Quran where Allah says,
Yeah.
"We have not created the heavens and the earth
Mm-hmm.
and all that is between them in play."
Yes.
Surah Ad-Dukhan 38.
Yeah. That's a profound verse.
It reminds us that every element of creation
Uh-huh.
has a purpose,
Yes.
a significance that we may not always grasp.
We may never grasp it. Yeah.
And it encourages us to look beyond the surface, you know,
Yeah.
to contemplate the deeper meaning
Mm-hmm.
behind everything we see and experience.
I agree.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And speaking of deeper meaning,
Yeah.
I'm reminded of the owl's fixed gaze.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they can't move their eyes,
Mm-hmm.
but they can rotate their heads almost a full circle.
Yeah.
It's almost as if they're reminding us
Uh-huh.
to broaden our perspectives,
Yes.
to look at things from different angles.
I love that.
And their ability to see in the dark
Yeah.
reminds us that even in the darkest of times,
Right.
Allah's guidance is always present.
Always.
SubhanAllah. That's a beautiful analogy.
Thank you.
It makes me appreciate the owl even more.
Yeah.
It's not just a creature of the night, you know.
No, it's not.
It's a symbol of wisdom and insight.
It really is.
And its silent flight reminds us of
Yeah.
the importance of humility and grace
Mhm.
in our own lives.
Absolutely.
It's amazing how much we can learn
Yes.
from these creatures if we take the time to observe and reflect.
Right.
So Allah is speaking to us through his creations,
I agree.
you know, teaching us valuable lessons
Yeah.
about ourselves and the world around us.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
And by paying attention to these signs,
Mm-hmm.
we can deepen our connection with Allah
Yes.
and gain a greater appreciation
For sure.
for the beauty and wonder of his creation.
I completely agree.
You know, it's like Allah has placed a mirror in front of us,
Yeah.
reflecting his wisdom and power
Mm-hmm.
through the intricate details of the natural world.
I love that.
And what's so fascinating is that with all our scientific advancements, right,
Yeah.
we've barely scratched the surface
It's true.
of understanding the complexity
Yeah.
of Allah's creations.
Mm-hmm.
There's always more to discover,
Oh, yeah.
more to learn, and more to appreciate.
Absolutely.
And that sense of wonder,
Mm.
you know, that thirst for knowledge that's
Yeah.
at the very heart
It is.
of what it means to be a Muslim, isn't it?
I think so.
You know, we're encouraged to seek knowledge,
Yeah.
to explore the world with open hearts and minds.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Every new discovery,
Mm-hmm.
every intricate detail we uncover
Yeah.
brings us closer to understanding the magnificence of Allah's creation
Mm-hmm.
and the depth of his wisdom.
I agree.
Thinking about everything we've discussed today,
Oh.
from the smallest bird to the largest mammal,
It's amazing.
it's humbling to realize how interconnected we are
It's true.
with all of creation.
Yeah.
It's a delicate web, a balance that Allah has carefully crafted.
He has.
And as humans, we have a crucial role to play
We do.
in maintaining that balance.
Absolutely.
It's a responsibility, a trust that Allah has bestowed upon us to care for His creation and ensure its well-being.
Yes.
And fulfilling that responsibility is a form of worship,
It is.
a way of expressing our gratitude to Allah for the blessings He has bestowed upon us.
For sure.
So as we wrap up our deep dive
Okay.
into the world of animals and birds,
Yeah.
what's the one key takeaway you hope our listener
Oh, that's a good
will
question.
carry with them?
I think the most important thing is to remember that we are part of something much greater than ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, we are interconnected with all of creation, and our actions have consequences, not just for ourselves, but for the entire ecosystem.
It's not just about admiring the beauty of a butterfly or the power of a lion from a distance, right?
No, it's not.
It's about understanding our place
Yeah.
in this grand tapestry of life and acting accordingly.
I agree.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what are some
Practical steps
our listener can take to embody this understanding?
Well, I think it starts with awareness. Okay. You know, educating ourselves about the challenges facing the natural world, whether it's, you know, habitat loss, pollution, or climate change. That's crucial.
And then taking action, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Even small changes in our daily lives can make a difference.
We really can.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Supporting organizations working to protect animals and their habitats, reducing our consumption, and advocating for responsible environmental policies are all ways we can contribute.
I agree.
And perhaps most importantly, instilling these values in our children and future generations.
Our future generations, that's key.
That's a beautiful point.
Thank you.
Teaching them to appreciate the beauty and wonder of Allah's creation, to understand their role as caretakers, is a gift that will benefit them throughout their lives.
Absolutely.
It's about fostering a sense of awe and wonder,
Yes.
a deep respect for all living things, and a commitment to living in harmony with nature.
I agree.
It's a legacy we can all be proud to leave behind.
It is.
And ultimately, it's about recognizing that caring for Allah's creation is an act of worship.
Yes.
A way of drawing closer to Him and expressing our gratitude for His infinite blessings.
I love that.
Jazakallah khair for joining us on this incredible journey of discovery.
Thank you for having me.
May Allah guide us all towards a deeper understanding and appreciation of His wonders.
Inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.